The average home currently in America is $400,000. Now, that's a lot of money, but remember, that's the average single family house. And I have a way for you to cut that price in half. That's right, you can find a home for $200,000. Here's how. Well, one is the average home that's 400,000 is for the average family. The average family has a wife, a husband, and two kids, and maybe a pet. So maybe you're not a married couple with two kids. Maybe you're a single person. Maybe you're a retiree that has no children left in the house. Maybe you only have one child. Maybe you're not the average married couple with two kids. Therefore, if you don't fit in that category, why would you buy the average house? You don't need the average house. You need maybe a below average house. Maybe instead of a single family house on a quarter acre, maybe you only need an 800 square foot condo. Maybe you don't need to live in an area that is by a lot of amenities if you're retired. Maybe you just don't need the average house. There's so many other ways. Look, I just bought a house for basically under 200,000. That it's not the average house. Okay. It's about 300 square feet. It's on the beach, but it's a lot of land you own that you could put a mobile home, a tiny home, or an RV. I'm not the average family. I don't have two kids. I don't have a spouse. So look, are you a retiree? Do you only have one kid? Are you a single person? You don't need the average house that's 400,000. That's how you cut the price in half. Get a smaller size house, get a condo. Be flexible on where you live. But don't look at the average square footage. Don't look at 1,800 square feet with 3 bedrooms. You don't need it. What's the capacity you need? I don't even need really 300 square feet, but they don't make anything pretty much smaller than that. But I want to tell you that you got to remind yourself this. What's your situation? Your situation is not the average situation. And it's okay not to be average. But, there's something wrong with paying the average price if you don't need the average house. And most people, guys, if you ain't got 2 kids, if you ain't got a spouse, if you're a retired couple, or you're a divorcee with no couple, or if you got 1 kid, whatever it may be, get a condo, get a smaller house, move to an area that's still a nice area, but different type of house. Don't be scared of a mobile home. Don't be scared of an RV. Own the land, but own your life. And that's my experience, guys. I practice what I preach. I just bought a 200,000 square foot house. $200,000 basically house, 195 to be exact, on the beach, 300 square feet, the equivalent of a condo, but no shared walls. Why? I don't have 2 kids. I got enough capacity for one other person, if my mom or whatever. I could have a kid there if I wanted to, a wife. Guys. But I want to tell you, this is my experience in life. You're looking at the average house. That's the problem. You don't need the average house. I doubt that a big set of people watching me have 2 kids, a spouse. There's some, but I doubt that that's the majority of people that watch. Okay. Now, I just talked to a good friend. He watches. He has 3 kids, but he's also got $1 million net worth. He don't want to believe me. He keep telling me like he's crying the blues. I said, man, you got a lot, man. You got a lot of property. You got to sell one of those properties. So I just want to tell you this, guys and girls. I hope my videos help. If they do, please click that thumbs up. You want to support the channel, click that blue join button. Thank you to my members, Twister, Adam. Let's go to all the live comments. Show up, and then have a good attitude. Why? Well, if you don't show up, you're not going to make money and you're not going to succeed in life. Therefore, why do you want to buy a house? You don't need a house if you don't show up to work. You don't need anything. Go to the shelter. You're just going to roll around. You're not going to do nothing. Okay, so this is, guys, for people who are willing to do something with their life, not people who are waiting for a YouTube creator to come to their house or come to wherever they're at, take them by the hand and do everything for them. You need to be in a social service office. And you're going to sleep late. Guys, if you're going to spend most of your life sleeping, guys, don't worry about your house. A lot of people sleep their life away. Don't worry about it. Just find a fucking nice bed, okay? Go sleep, stay with your relatives. Whatever you're going to do, share an apartment. Guys, if you want to sleep and nap all day, now if you're retired, that's fine. But if you're retired, you don't need a $400,000 house. I mean, what do you want? So this is what you need, guys. Even my mom's in a little basic, a studio apartment, basically. Why? She raised 3 kids. What do you need now at that age? So I want to tell you, people who complain, you got to check them. Okay? You got to check them because they'll complain until you never stop. What do you need? What do you do? Yeah. They do nothing. What do they need? They don't need a lot. How many people live with you? What do you need to accommodate? Let's go. Cut the price in half. Right now, at the highest housing market, you can buy on the beach for $200,000. I mean, so guys, forget about it. Okay, they're not listening. All right, let's go to all live comments. Thank you again for all the supporters, all the love. If I miss a comment, please type it again. Andre, hey Sam, congrats. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all your love and support throughout my time on YouTube. Adam, thank you for being a member. Thank you for your love. Good evening. Good evening to you. I got to pass out ice cream at the hospital to the nurses in the medical facilities. It's National Nurse Week. Well, love and respect to my nurse. I know some people that got nursing college for free. They did nursing for a little bit, then they quit. So what I can tell you guys, here's how you can be upper middle class. Be a nurse and don't quit. Being a nurse is like being a construction worker. It may suck. It's hard work, but you make good money. I did it. So what I can tell you is this. If you want to be upper middle class, be a nurse. You can afford a house, 400,000 square foot, $400,000 or less. You know, with overtime, you make $100,000 being a nurse easy. Okay. So love and respect to my nurses. Okay. But what I can tell you is that I appreciate you, Adam. Love to you, man. Twister, what's up, Sam? What's up to you? Charlie, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Thank you for your positive attitude. Twister, I want to go back. I would say thank you for everything, brother. I love you. Charlie, I love you also. Very positive. Noel, brother, congrats on the RV. It looks badass. Thank you. Well deserved. I appreciate that positive comment, Noel. Thank you very much. My man, Twister, Sam, I'm looking forward to seeing the new home base in the background in the future videos. That video you posted this morning. Yes, I'm going to do some more videos, my regular videos, not my live feeds, that have me in the RV. I'm still going to mix in a lot of stuff in the car, at least initially. I just got the house. And eventually I'll probably do some live feeds from the house. But I'm gradually just adding this balanced life into the equation. So love and respect to you. Thank you for all your support, Twister. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for your positive attitude. Like I told you today in the comment section, I bought a house. I'm still engaged on YouTube. Why? Hey guys, you want something? You got to put something into it. Okay? You want a house? What do you want it for? To sleep? I told Twister today in the comment section, I said, brother, you're a hard worker. You're willing to work. You got a positive attitude. You'll figure the rest out. Good job. Patience is the key. Good to see you. What's up, pal? Congrats on the new home base. Thank you. It's been a while. Yes, I remember you and I appreciate you and I love your tag name. I will tell you this. Again, a house doesn't make your life. I've pretty much been the same person with a house, without a house, and with a house again. So remember that your daily routine, your habits, and your ability to show up. Do I worship the house? No. Am I thankful for the house? Yes. Is it a good balance? I think it will be. Was I patient? Yes, I was. The grace of God? Yes. And work. But again, guys, there were some people doing my YouTube channel. They were, I remember this one lazy girl. I looked on her channel. It was a picture of her with her 5,000 cats laying on her bed, loving her house. To me, guys, I didn't get a house to have cats and lay around the bed. So I want to tell you this, guys, a house should be a sanctuary, not a grave. And that's what it is. Patience is the key. The beard has come a long way. Well, I thank you for that. I'm getting older. And as you get older, you need some stability, but I'm still middle-aged. Patience is the key. You should do a video of the private beach you have now. I'm not going to do that many videos from the home base and that many videos from the community. Why? It's not that big a part of my life. My life is my message. I'm not a realtor. And I'm not trying to tell you guys, I'm telling you guys, I should take you guys to do DoorDash deliveries. I should take you guys to work. But I'm not going to, guys, You're going to see more of the home. This is not going to be, oh my God, let me show you everything. Why? Because there has nothing to do with my message, guys. A nice little accent. Okay, that's all I can tell you. I love you, patient to keep. Sophie, glad to be in a live chat. It's great to have you. Thank you for your positive attitude. I love you, Sophie. I appreciate you, Sophie. Like I told you, told Twister. You show up, you got a positive attitude, you'll figure the rest out. Why? That's 90% of life. Patience. Nurses make great money, especially the traveling ones, if they consistently work. Just like any job. If you only work once in a while and then you stop, you don't. Guys, you can make good money working as a security officer if you show up every day and you don't quit. If you work 6 months, I know construction workers. They would work for 6 months and then they collect unemployment. It's like working to get ahead and then stopping and then going right back behind. You only get what you consistently do. Okay. What do you want to show? You want me to show you my bed? You want me to say how to sleep your life away? Show up, show up, show up. Or you make nothing. You get nothing. You damn sure don't get a house. You're getting back in a line and you cut in your doctor's office to get the front of the Medicare prescription line. And all the psychopaths who are drug addicts, they all envy you that you got to see the doctor first because you gave them a Dollar Tree gift. I want to tell you it's a disgrace. But what I want to tell you is reality. So you're only going to be making money if you consistently do something. If you only do enough to get by, that's your whole life. It's, guys, you do enough to get by. And that's all you get. Okay. And so I want to tell you guys in life, you want something out there, you got to go for it. And you got to keep going for it. Got to keep going for it. Got to keep going for it. Okay. That's what I got to do. Love you. Jesse, thank you for everything. Very gracious to me. I appreciate you. First time member. Everyone was very gracious last night. Sophie, everyone. Jesse, how was your sleep, Sam? It's been 2 weeks since I've been there. The first 3 to 5 days was not good. I had to adjust the bed, get comfortable, get used to it. Now, thumbs up. Like everything in life, you need that adjustment period. So there's still aspects of living in a car that I like, and even sleeping in the car. And if I really want to, I own a lot. I mean, I could sleep there, but I'm good. I'm good in the bed now. I got set up the way I want. I got my fans running. I got cross ventilation. I got the AC if I need it, but I really don't like AC. But I got it for when it gets really, really hot if I need to cool it down. So I'll do sleeping in a car again, but it probably won't be till I go visit my mom. Why? Because I've adjusted the bed. I'm comfortable in the RV. There is an adjustment period about a week. And I still like, though I want to be honest, I still like sleeping in a car. I like the aspect of it. I was comfortable in it. I wasn't uncomfortable, but I also adapt. I also am comfortable in the RV. So I will do car camping again on my way in September when I go see my mom, and probably next winter in Florida, periodically as a balance. But I don't plan to do any car camping immediately. I don't plan to do sleeping in my car immediately. I like being cozy and cuddled up in my car. I had no problem. I loved it. But I also am loving total peace at night, not worrying about where I'm going. The place is mine. I got scented stuff all over. Smells very good. I got fans running. I mean, guys, it's nice too. Everything's nice. I love you. Thank you, Jesse, for everything. Thank you. Peyton Nolan, salute back to you. Twist a purple fire member only emoji. I love you. Thank you. Murdoch, thumbs up. Thank you, brother. Frankie BX in the house. Click that thumbs up if you haven't. They want to know, will I show up? I'll show up. Okay. You're going to say, Sam, you're going to get more views. Yeah, there's going to be a spike, and they may continue. But I want to tell you this. They'll die down again, or they may stay up. But I want to tell you this. You show up the same way. I'm showing up the same way. What do you want me to show you, my sofa? No naps. Okay. Unless you're a senior, unless you're my mom, or unless you're severely disabled. But I want to tell you right now, guys, don't worry about finding a house that's cheap if you do nothing. You don't need nothing, okay? This is for people that are doing something. And what I want to tell you guys, in this world, okay, your house, it is what it is, guys. It's a place to go. It's nice, okay? But I did it with a house, without a house. As you get older, you need the house or some housing. You don't need to own it. But, it's nice if you can afford it and if you're willing to take care of the responsibility. It's a give and take. Everything's a give and take. I love everyone. Just trying to share. Davin, been watching a lot of your videos lately. Thank you. It's crazy to watch your growth. I appreciate the positive comment. Thank you. Congratulations, man. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Love and respect. Love and respect back to you. Thank you for that positive comment. Doug, thank you for being a member. Doug, Sophie, Twister, Adam, Doug, off to work Sunday, fun day, Tuesday. You look very happy. I am. But I believe if you look at my video from 2 weeks ago, I looked happy then too. I believe if you look at my video from 2 years ago, you see happy too. Now, you will see an evolution. You'll see good and bad days. You will see growth, like my man Davin said. But you won't see someone who constantly made videos depressed. You won't. You won't see someone who made videos who worked for a little bit, then stopped, and then just did enough to get by again. You're going to see consistency. You're going to see an overall message of self-care. You're going to see exactly what you've been seeing. So what really changed? Asset allocation, balance, but I'm still the same guy. So I love you, brother. You're doing a great job. My man, Charles, thank you again for last night. Thank you for everything, brother. Charles, hey, Sammy, do you feel like you have more energy now than a home base? I feel the same. The first week was rough. And the week leading up to closing was rough. Why? It's a big decision. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of nervousness, a lot of administrative stuff. You gotta change your license. You gotta change your addresses. You gotta get everything legal. It's a big, but the longer you get past the closing date, the more you get done, the better it feels. And I'm going into like week 3 or whatever. It's better. And it'll get progressively better, God willing. I mean, no future is guaranteed. But initially, guys, leading up to the closing of the purchase and the first couple of weeks, it's hard. It's like starting a new job. It's like starting living in your car. There's that adjustment period. So don't be scared of it if it's wisdom, if you did the research, if you were patient, etc., etc. Charles, we're doing better day by day. And remember, get through today. Get through today. Another day, disaster didn't happen. You got through another day. Good job. Thank you. But yeah, look, in some ways, not having the home base, I had energy either way. I mean, I don't feel much has changed. I feel accomplished a little bit more. I feel like that's a weight off me, but there was a return of some anxieties. You don't just get the best of both worlds, but you get balance, and that's what I was seeking. The modern monkey. Why did you never tent your windows? Seems like it would keep cool down. Because you don't need to, okay? If it's 90 degrees, you think tinted windows make you warmer, you think it makes you stealth, it makes you more suspect to cops. And it's illegal to tint past a certain level. And when it's hot, guys, tints don't make a big difference. You need window covers. You don't need tints. You don't need a van build out. You need a life build out. Why don't you do 90% of deliveries? That's the better question. Because tinted windows, guys, are not magical. Okay? They make you look suspect, and they don't keep out that much heat. They're not insulated. I mean, even if they reflect some heat, guys, I mean, come on. So, bad question. I love you. You gotta get past these window tints, van build outs, etc. It's very simple living in your car. Put your fucking seats down, put some blankets, a mattress topper, go to work. Save money, don't buy anything, sweat, suffer, and go forward. All that other stuff, guys, is magical hocus pocus. You want to watch Nikki show you her tits and her ass? She's killing you psychopaths. Monetize. And I'll do the same thing, guys. But I want to tell you this. The window tints, big red flag that you're not focused. Van build out, big red flag, you're not focused. Those are the things I've seen in my experience in Nomad life. People who are not really using the Nomad life to get ahead. They're using it to be one step above homeless. Now, there's some destitute people, and I've seen them, and a few actually figured it out. But eventually, look, you got to go and get disability or something like that, and you got to get a little job. Okay? That's how they figured it out. They didn't figure it out by getting window tints. They got 50% disability and they got a job. That's it. Okay? Window tints don't solve destitution. Okay? They're actually delusional. Beba, been following for a while. Great message. Thank you. I'm very happy you found an RV by the beach you like. Well, really, the land by the beach with the RV on it was a plus. The land that I own is what I wanted. The RV was an accent to that. Thank you. Doug, still keeping the bed in the Jeep for the stealth. I'm not changing anything in the Jeep for this whole summer. Maybe I'll change it when I get back after my fall trip to New Jersey to see my mother. But I haven't changed anything. I kept everything as is. I'm still going to keep it as is. And I just feel good about that. Really don't have much in the house other than a couple fans. I still got all my stuff here. I'm not buying any new stuff. I'm not storing any stuff. It's a home base. It's a place to go at night for a refuge. It has the amenities. It's a balanced life. But right now, the car will stay the same. Sophie, I am hearing do your daily, I am hearing do your routine daily constantly. I am hearing one's routine is their life. You heard right and you're listening. Because that is the key. Focus on your routine, not your van build out. That's the key. People don't do that. Good job, Sophie. Chris, Diamond, shout out to the road trek. What's up, brother? You can't, did you come to the East Coast? Hey, Sam. I bought a school bus, fixing it up into an RV. Really sweet. Well, I love you. They don't run forever. Look, forget about the gas, a lot of maintenance. Look, you do what you want, Chris. I love you. But that's a big waste of money. And it's more destitution. Where can you park a school bus? The maintenance, the gas, you got more room, but I would have put that $5,000 for 3 months worth of rent, or I don't know, man. But I don't want to judge you because that's your life. I love you, Chris. You've been very gracious to me. But I want to say, in my opinion, school buses, guys, it's a bad allocation of money. It's a big money pit. And now you still got nowhere to park. I saw a school bus the other day. I'm playing fitness. I said, oh my God. Forget about it. And they put window covers. Man, you might as well just put a strobe light. Like, I'm a fucking homeless guy with a fucking bus. It's fucking crazy. I couldn't believe it. And I'm saying to myself, this is how nomads ruin society. It's not enough that you got your window tints and you got your window covers on, and some people got a van. Now people bringing school buses into fucking parking lots for gyms. Guys, you guys are ruining it, and this is what's gonna happen. Everyone's ruined. Guys, you can't have a school bus. Come on. It's crazy. It's crazy. A van I see, a RV, a school bus is fucking insane, in my opinion. But I don't want to be disrespectful, Chris, because I love you. You know I love you. You know I'm busting your balls a little bit. But this is crazy. You got to take that money and you got to wisely use it. You can't go, you're going to be, I love you, man. I don't want to beat you up anymore. I love you on my heart. Damn it, showgirls. I love you on my heart. You know that too. And I'm pulling for it. I want to tell you, showgirls, I really believe you need to go see a social worker. I think you can get some help. I think you can get some direction. And there's no shame in saying, look, I may be 50% mentally disabled. Don't be scared of that. Because I know very smart people that are, and very great people. You get that, you get a little other job, you're going to change your life. But you're fucking dying in that rented office space. Okay, it's worse than a social service office. It's a place where people who should go to the social service office, they rent an office instead of going to social services. I want to tell you, don't rent office space. You're fucking breathing in bleach. The dogs are fucking barking. You got a little space. You can't even sleep there at night legally. It's a disaster. Use that $300. Save it. Go to social services. Go every day. Say, look, you're struggling. And just be honest. And just let them help you. You'll find a good social worker. Some guy keep following up. You're suffering more than you need to. You don't need to suffer that much. You're a very smart, awesome person. But you may need some help. I love you. You could do better than that. But get some help. Get you going in the right direction. I love you. Michelle, hope you are getting used to your home. I am. And enjoying your beachside crib. I am. Not much has changed though, because I was already living by the beach pretty much. And it's just a little bit of a weight relief, a little bit more of a balanced life. And I'm enjoying that. I am. As time has gone on, it's a little bit tough in the beginning, but it adjusts. Thank you. Doug, the RV lot beach access is paradise. It's a blessing, but I don't worship it. I don't put it as an idol. I put it as an asset allocation, a balanced life. And if it goes away tomorrow, I'm still focused on my daily routine and self-care. I didn't buy a home base to get a bunch of cats to lay in bed and watch Law and Order. Some people do that. I don't do that. I love you, Doug. You get it. Purple fire member only emoji, my man Twister. Chris, I'm at Silver Springs now. Damn, man, I thought you was coming by the beach. Chris, I love you. And you know I love you. You can sing too. You got a great voice, man. Very nice voice. I love you. I respect you. You do whatever works for you. You're my guy. Wandering off. Hey, wandering off. Hey, Sam. Do you have good neighbors? So far, double thumbs up. And there was one home base I almost got, and I don't want to say they were bad neighbors, but I could feel the energy was a little bit like off. And I thought about that community, and I drove by it like you drive by your ex's house just to see if it's over. And I drove by, I said, yeah, even though I still do like that community, I'm happy where I ended up, and so far my neighbors have been great, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'm treating it just like you treat anywhere where you go new. I'm trying to stay very low key. I'm not bothering anyone. I'm going in and out. I'm not socializing too much. That's how you should do when you start a new job. You do anything. Don't. I'm not trying to go in there and make a name for myself. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. I'm trying to do what I need to do, and just spend some time being a resident without being involved and without being noticed, pretty much, because you got to build up equity in showing up. It's like you don't want to come to a job you first start and you're calling, you're telling people do this, do that. Nah. Like I remember there was one of the first jobs I took as like a lead. For the first 6-8 months, I was like very non-assertive because I was just trying to show up and stay out of trouble and let that be a recurring pattern. And then as time went on, I became more assertive. That's what you have to do because you're going to have to prove yourself. And the first step of proving yourself is be consistent and stay out of trouble. And some people go backwards. They come in, they're fucking like a bat out of hell, and then they go right back to hell. So hopefully that helps a little bit. Thank you. Murdoch. Good evening, Sam. Hope you're well, brother. I hope so too for you. You make use of your private beach? Yes. Amazing view of the ocean. Thank you. Keep being an inspiration. Thank you. Peace and God bless. Same to you. Thank you. D. Forrest, thank you for being a newer member. I appreciate you. Hey, Sam. Checking in from Massachusetts. Working towards achieving balance. My number one priority is cleaning the clutter I've accumulated in my apartment. I'm finding so much value in your videos. First step to change is downsize, liquidate, strip your life to the studs. You say, Inspirational Nomad, I want a house, but the average house costs $400,000. How do I get that for 50% off? Well, if you're like DeForest and you're living in an apartment, you don't need the average house. The average house is for a married couple with 2 kids. It's 1,800 square feet. You don't need that. Your apartment is probably less than 800 square feet. Maybe you need a condo, 800 square feet. Maybe you need a smaller shack or a smaller mobile home away from a certain area. You can find things that are 200,000 because you're not the average person. So, but downsizing is key. Downsize, maintain a job, pick up a side job. Because liquidity and lack of liability is the key to change. Good job. Thank you very much for being a member. Bevo, it's never good to tint police magnets. Guys, suspect, when I see someone with tint, when I can't see in the vehicle, I'm more suspect. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, show me your hands. And when you can't see the hands, you don't know if that's an old lady who tinted out her windows or if it's a killer. And neither do the cops. But you know one thing, that, it's not good. It's a red flag. Guys, I mean, that's how I feel about window tints, guys. They're for young kids, psychopaths, or whatever. I mean, window tints, guys, it's not worth it. Lila Hazak, Tampa, Florida, $2 million house. A future, we'll be buying one. A tennis court. What you need a tennis court for? Hey, Lila, when's the last time you played tennis? Okay, that's all I want to know. Without the boat, swim up the lake. Here, buy in a community $200,000 condo with a tennis court as your part of your HOA fee. You don't want to take care of a tennis court. You want to do the asphalt. You want to change the netting. You want to change the cage. You say Inspirational Nomad. I want to tell you this. This is why people buy full price. They buy more than they need. Even me, I got more than I need, but I bought half price, half of what the average house in America is. Why? I don't need space for 2 kids, a spouse, and a football field. What I need, guys, is enough space for me, maybe one other person, my mom. That 300 square feet's fine. What I need is to live by the beach, HOA. Let them take care of the private beach. I'll pay a monthly fee. And that's it. Yeah. I love you, Zach. The lake behind the new house and $10,347 a month. Lila, last time I believe you told me you were on SSDI. So that's a crazy, I don't know why you're looking at a $2 million house. I remember you were doing Christmas light shows. What I would do if I was you is I would continue to upload videos about Christmas light shows. I would go to Dollar Tree or I would go to stores. Now's the time to buy Christmas lights in the middle of the summer. Okay, and I would not worry about no damn tennis court. Okay. Why? Shit, there's a tennis court in every public park I've been to in Florida, just about. So remember, you don't need to own that tennis court. I love you, Zach. Great to see you. Junkyard Door. Yep, good message. Thank you. Patience. Want to buy my first house in a few years. Stressful process, it seems. It is. These prices are crazy. No, they're not. Why? You're one person. So if you're one person, you don't need the average house that's $400,000. Maybe you just need a studio apartment. Maybe you just need a condo, 1 bedroom. So that you can buy that for $200,000 or so. Guys, yeah, but look, buying is more stressful. So when your money isn't right and your life isn't right, rent. Why? Less stress. Get your life together. Get your life together, then get a house, because the house is stressful even when you got everything together. That's the message. Good job. Perception. It feels like owning a home for me is out of the reach as a single male just turned 27. I'm working towards my automotive license, but damn, will take me at least till 30 before I make some decent coin. Nothing wrong with that. Why? Why would you want to own when your career is not in order? You're going to put more stress on yourself. More money's coming out of your pocket. So rent while you build your career and save money, because it's going to cost you more money to buy a house and more responsibility. Right now, you got to spend all your mental capacity on learning, on building. And you need less responsibility in your personal life and more in your career. And then you start to reverse that as you get older. Good job. Showgirls, you finally got a place to live? Yep. Still broadcasting live from my car. Why? Still adjusting, and I want to be quiet in my community. There's a certain energy that I still want to do live feeds from my car for now, but I'll do I've done regular videos from the RV. And, but like I said, guys, you're seeing it. It doesn't change really who I am and what I'm doing. It's just a little bit of a variation. Thank you, showgirls, for everything. Love and respect to you and even your daughter. I still think and pray for you both. Vivo, how did you find the land? Searching. I'm looking. Use all the realtor apps and look. And you got to do the work. I did videos about that. So there's no other way but to look and to have your money right. And when in doubt, don't buy. Keep working. Bobby L. Hey, Sam, hello to you. Hal, what's up, brother? Shout out to Brooklyn. Sam, my brother was really good. One day at a time. How are you? Great to see you. Thank you for your comments. Loved you, Hal. Matthew, what's up, brother? Laughing good. Laughter's good for soul's entertainment. Murdoch's laughing great. Modern Monkey laughing good. Jesse, school bus. Look, yeah, no disrespect to my man Chris. I love Chris. But guys, you can make a lot of money being a school bus driver. You could lose a lot of money buying a used school bus to live in. That's the difference. It's either you're going to make money driving a school bus or you're going to lose money being a homeless person in a school bus. Now, I know I got some people that love me that watch me from a school bus. But I want to tell you, I'm not mad at you. We're just, when I pull into Planet Fitness, I say, oh my, here's a motherfucker with a school bus. I'm like, damn, man. It's like, guys, I mean, talk about blowing up the spot. You make the block hot, man. It's like, look, I want to tell you guys in a certain, way of speaking, you don't want to make the block hot. You know what I mean? So when you come in a parking lot with a school bus, you make the block hot for everyone on the block, man. It's like, you know what I mean? It's crazy, but people, they're delusional, man. It's like, it's all right. Jesse, let's stay positive. Twisted's laughing good. Perception's laughing good. Magical school bus. Nah, man, ain't no magical bus. It's like child molester mobile, man. Or you're gonna donate blood. You know what I mean? I seen a big ass bus the other day. It's like, guys, a bus. Either you're dropping off kids or you're getting ready to donate blood, man. You're not stuff camping. It's crazy. Let's stay positive. Oh God. Lala. Yeah, we need to be positive. You're right. Make friends and families need help. Well, they got SSDI, they got social services. What else they want? Around the community guidelines. Yeah, well, you're right on this. And positive people. Do you know our families in this community loves you? Well, I appreciate it. Zach, damn it. A.K.A. Lala, you're positive. I appreciate that. That's positivity. I got to respect that. And I thank you. God bless you. You're a good person. My man, Chris. Run me an electric cord out. Hell, you ain't going to run my damn electric bill. And I will put that school bus in your driveway. Thank God for the gated security. All the security cameras. I pay that HOA fee. I want to thank you, Lord. I want to tell you guys, I didn't buy a home base so it could look like a Planet Fitness parking lot. You know what I mean? Hell no, man. I want to tell you guys, I love you, Chris. You know that, brother. You know I love you, but you know I ain't run no damn court, man. I love you. I call it my shit, Mr. Super Chat. Matthew 199. Yeah, this is entertainment, guys. Keep showing up. Matthew H. I want to thank you, Matthew H. Oh my God. We got oh my God, we got Wiggy, aka Edith. You're still with me. Oh, my man Hal. Let me go in order. Edith, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. Hal, I know you're still with me, man. I'm still grinding. I want to thank you so much for staying with me. We shared very special stuff during the pandemic times. I'll never forget you, brother. I thank you for sharing your journey with us. Edith, I think about you often and your son. I appreciate you still coming back to the channel. I love you. I respect you. I thank you for everything because I know you were a huge supporter and you still are. Thank you for that gracious tip. I think about you often. I really do. I'm not just saying that. So, Edith, you will always be part of the channel in my eyes. Always. Okay. Sounds like you have good news regarding a home base. Yes, Edith, I bought a home base. I believe it was Edith. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. That's what in my mind because I remember but Wiggy, I bought a home base. So I made a video about it 2 days ago. I've been there for 2 weeks. I've made a couple videos from there, and I'll be uploading them over the days. But I do have a video giving a home base tour. But Wiggy, I just want to say thank you because I appreciate you. Okay. And thank you for everything. You've been very gracious to me. And I want the best for you, your son, and your life. And you do what you got to do for your life. And you proved it that you will do what you need to do for yourself. And you don't got nothing to prove to no one. So thank you, Edith, a.k.a. Wiggy. Thank you, Hal. Thank you, Matthew H. Thank you, all my members. Appreciation, gratitude, not entitlement. Thank you. Thank you. Love to you, Edith. Thank you very much for your long-time support. Hal and Matthew, let's go back to his live comments. Chris, love you, man. I love you too. Keep living a dream. Chris, I love you. Shout out to you and your girl. I know you live with your girl. Do you still have the road truck, brother? Keep singing. Okay, keep singing. I hope you still got that road truck. But if you don't, I love you. But keep singing, brother. I love you, man. And I thank you for everything, Chris. You've been a blessing too. Charles, I shot some hoop after work today. Stay active. That's to keep that blood flowing. The Florida heat is getting hot. People can't take it. Have me roasting. Yeah, I want to tell you, in my 5 years or so coming to Florida, I've never seen it as this crowded in middle of May. So it's getting more and more, I don't want to say overcrowded. It depends where you go. But look, more people have moved here permanently, not just seasonally. With remote work, with full retirement, it's just facts now. Thank you very much, Charles, for everything. You're doing a great job, brother. You stay active. Hal, I love you all my heart. I appreciate you. Appreciate Matthew. Appreciate Edith. Keep doing your thing, brother. Hope everything's going well with the job, with your ex-girl. I don't know if you're still talking to her. Laugh and love to you. Robert, good evening, Sam. Same. Good to see. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Congratulations on the home base. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. Wandering off, a.k.a. Lean. My neighbor next door just installed a basketball court over their kids. That's why I like a HOA. There's two types of people in this world. HOA and no HOA people. Guys, I saw a guy living on his boat today, playing music in a quiet area. I said, this is a non-HOA guy. This guy cannot be an HOA. And that's why I want an HOA. Why? I got to have some rules, man. I understand the non-HOA mindset, but that's type of mindset, Now, when I was a kid, that's what we did, and their kids are pounding the ball. Hey, welcome to a no HOA. The noise is annoying me. Well, you got to move into an HOA. That's all I'll tell you. Let them enforce the rules so you don't have to fight your neighbor. Good job wandering off. I love you. Miss B, waving. Good to see you. Stacy, thanks for all the info. Positive energy. The truth is always the best option and always keep it real. Well, love and compassion. I know I'm a little rough in my videos. So I guys, in real life, I try to be very compassionate as much as I can without being, abused and while still being assertive. But, I'm very boisterous in the videos to get a message, and I'm fucking hot, but I don't want to hurt people. And that's not what it's about, like just being truthful to be truthful. I try to share you guys honesty, but I get life. I know life's hard. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to make life harder. You made the wrong decision. You tune into me, you get fucking pissed. Guys, I want the grace of God. I want you to do what you need to do for your life so you improve your life. But I want everyone to do the best they can. I love you, and I thank you for that. Thank you, Stacy. Junkyard Dog, play loud country music at Wandering Off of You. Here's another non-HOA member. Nah, give me that HOA, man. I love you. Showgirls, I tried to buy a Caddy at Port Richey, Cadillac, about 2 years ago. They had the black tint all over. I told them, get it off and I will buy it. Can't take it over state line. It's illegal. Yeah. I want to tell you, the last thing you want to see rolling next to you is a tinted out black Cadillac. Okay? Because you don't know if that's Tupac Shooter, okay? Or some old lady who tinted out a Cadillac about the stealth camp. Okay? So I'm sitting up there, I ain't trying to, I see what happened to Tupac. I don't want them to get me. So, I'm trying to move very wisely. Okay? You know what I mean? So that's a red flag in my opinion. I just want to say, Junkyard Dog says, neighbor kids don't like it. Yeah, I want to get that HOA popping. That's what I'll tell you. It's worth every penny. Again, I want, Wiggy, I'll just call you by what your tag name is now. And I believe it's it. I hope you still hear me. I love you so much. You did so much for me. Mainly, I know you were such an encourager. And I love you. I just love you. Let's go forward together. I hope all your dreams are coming true. Speed Racer. I saw a bus pull into a Walmart parking lot and even had a big air conditioner. Oh, they got everything, guys. They got a fucking painted out special. It's crazy. Sticking out of the window, shit's everywhere. Made the block out. You damn right. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you ever hear like a school bus roll up to a parking lot at midnight with bad brakes? I mean, damn, man. They got air brakes. I seen a fucking school bus. They pulled up with air brakes like a truck driver. I said, oh my God. I said, because to me, what I'm thinking is like, not just how crazy you made the block, but your mindset. Like, what type of person makes the calculation in their mind, like, yeah, I'm going to get me a school bus or an ambulance. I'm like, what? But there's some people out there, that's what they do. I mean, they non-HOA, you know what I mean? Damn. Showgirls. These two boys got a mini school bus on it. I know why they got that mini. Yeah, they remember the mini school bus from school. Yeah, let's stay positive. And they drove all the way to Florida. Oh, yeah. And staying up. I want to tell you, when you go to the DMV in Florida, they call it a tax collector. I just had to go to get my, all my stuff changed over to my new address. They ask you, do you have any mental problem? But they ask you like real quick, like anyone can say anything. Like, do you have any mental problems? And of course, I'm like, no. But I'm saying, like, they don't even give you a test. You could be totally delusional. All you got to say is, I ain't got no mental problems. I said, oh, my God. That's why there's a lot of crazy people out there, man. Like, you figure, like, they ask you, like, to me, if you got to get a driver's license, they should ask you, okay, if you were going to live on the road, if you were going to be homeless, would you get a school bus or an ambulance? Okay? And if you answer yes, you're mentally disabled. I was saying to my, well, before you get your license, you got to go to the social service office. Okay? You got to get a full evaluation. Yeah. Because you there's no way you should have air brakes and be stealth camping, man. I mean, that's crazy. All right, let's take pause. Your showgirls, you have a small school bus. But the sheriffs don't dig it. I don't dig it. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. Good job, showgirls. Sophie, you are correct about renting until one proves their wallet. I don't know why you wouldn't. I understand why. I understand the need to want to own. But what I want to tell you from being a homeowner and being a nomad and being homeless and renting at campgrounds is when you need to save, you don't want to own. Okay? And when you own, you want to still be able to save. And that takes time. Okay. Good job. Even one that doesn't have buy a traditional house, choose, a combination that suits one's life. That's exactly what we're talking about. The average single family house in America right now is $400,000, but that's 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,800 square feet. If you're a retired couple with no kids in the house, you don't need that. You need 1,000 square foot condo or less. You can get that for $200,000 in some areas, depending, or you need a little shack, or you need whatever. You need a mobile home. You don't need the average house. That's how you cut your thing in half. Buy the house to what you need it for. And if you got all these kids, why you keep having kids? You can't afford the house. That's what you got to ask yourself. I mean, you don't get a school bus and have kids. I mean, that's crazy. Let's take pause. Showgirls, I'm paying about $1K a month. That's crazy. In rents now and homeless. Showgirls, that's why you need a social. That's why you need a social worker. That's crazy. If you're already paying $1,000 a month, I believe you would qualify for a low-income housing. You would only have to pay 30% of your income. You probably have to pay $300 a month. You'd have a better apartment than that shared office space. Or even if a social worker couldn't get you any program, I believe they would direct you to some type of an apartment situation or a voucher where your $1,000 a month could be better spent. Okay. Because that's, that you're not getting your money's worth. I could show you some spots, for $1,000, you'd be good. You'd be better than that shit you're in now. But I love you. I want to tell you that you got to go get some guidance, not because you're incompetent. I think you're very smart. I think you're awesome. But I don't want, you got to go forward now, and you can do it. And I believe once you get some stability, you're going to shine. People, guys, there's a lot of talent. And I'm not mocking. I know a great person. They got 50% disability. They're very smart. They're thriving. So, but you may need some help. There's nothing wrong with that. So you get some help and you get some part-time job and then you get your shit together. That's great. You know what I mean? To me, that's good. You know what I mean? Good job. Vivo, wow. I love your new place. Thank you. Congratulations, Sam. Thank you. Nobody deserves it more. Well, thank you. The grace of God, so I acknowledge that. I don't want to take full credit because I know we all need grace. Can't say I deserve anything. But I do, I do try to earn it, work for it. And I was willing to sacrifice and kept showing up. So I'm thankful and I appreciate the positive comment. Showgirls, they don't like school buses at most camp places. I don't know anywhere other than a school they like school buses. I mean, I can't blame them. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. I mean, what you want to see? You want to see someone coming in with air brakes? Nah, I'm good. Doug, without some level of rules, you have anarchy. And that's a non-HOA mindset. They welcome anarchy. They still think like January 6th was okay. Yeah, that's the mindset. It's like, we ain't gonna follow no rules. Miss B's laughing good. Laughter's good for the soul. Straight entertainment. Thank you, Robert. I'm sorry, man. But why are you, Robert, why are you always coming in? You don't have to be here. You got to have a brain to go live your own life. Johnny, yo, greetings, homeowner Sam. Thank you, Johnny Midas. You got the Midas touch. Some guy, my first plan was built. Oh my God, I'm so damn late. Damn it, Data Geek. Why didn't you smack me up the head? Data Geek, long-time viewer, long-time supporter, one of my first big supporters. I'm so happy for you. Purple super chat. You deserve it. Grace of God. Much love and respect. Data Geek all the way from Arkansas. Got a purple Prius. And I believe you have tints, but you get an exemption. Why? Because you've been amazingly positive. You're a hard worker, and I saw your videos. Your videos and your character, double thumbs up. Because I watched your videos, okay? And I watched them, I would say 100% pretty much all positive. And you've been nothing but gracious to me and other people on YouTube, because I see you on YouTube. You are gracious. You earn positivity back to you. I know you lost your mother about a year ago. I remember you. And so what I could tell you, Data Geek, I hope you're still in here. I hope you're listening. I hope you know I appreciate you, number one. I listened to your story, number two. You are a positive person through the content of what you put out, and love and peace to your heart, because I know losing a mother is not easy. And I know even though it's been a year or so, I still, I know that's part of life. So, Data Geek, longtime viewer, okay? And thank you, okay? May all your dreams come true as well. And that's what I want to say to you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Some guy, my first plan was building a garage on an acre of land that I already own the land and turning part of it into an apartment, such as a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. You're going to do all that work in the middle of wherever you're going to buy that. Just buy a 1-bedroom condo that's already built out. And if you want to live in the middle of nowhere, there's someone who already did that little shack with a carport and a little shed. Find that. Why? Unless you're a builder and you're into that. To me, one of my requirements for buying was I want everything as move-in as ready. Why? Because I have the same mindset of a house as I do a van. I'm not getting into van life to build it out. I want to continue to work on my life. I'm not buying a house to build out the house. I want to continue to work on my life and enjoy my life. To me, what do you do to live in a car or van? Put your back seats down, don't tint your windows, get $20 window covers and keep it moving. What do you do when you want to buy a house? Well, have multiple sources of income, live below your means, get your life in order. And then if you want to take on more responsibility, buy below your means where you want to live and buy move-in ready. Why? I don't want to do rehab work. That's my opinion, but I know everyone's different. Miss B, Robert, he's gone. Don't worry. We're staying positive. Daddy Geek, I want to thank you. Wiggy, I want to thank you. Hal, I want to thank you. Matthew, I want to thank you. I want to thank all my members. Love, respect, appreciation. Wiggy, you are correct. I'm appreciate that you've done right for you. I appreciate that you've been gracious to me and that you've been forgiving and that you've been loving. Says a lot about you after all these years. Your patience has paid off. Well, you moved from Florida to the Pacific Northwest to make a better life for you and your son. You took the promotion and you and your son have improved your life. And you can, now that you've proven that to yourself, Edith, you can live anywhere and do anything. Like if you can make it that way, you can make it anywhere. They used to say like in New York, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. If you're willing to do what you need to do, then you can pretty much do that anywhere. Like a good person said, my man Denoy, he basically said, yeah, look, once you realize that you can survive in a car and you can live out of it, then it's a good skill and a good accomplishment. But then like going into a house or going into something different, you just always have in the back of your mind, if you need to do what you need to do, you can do it. And I agree with that. Miss B, ambulance. Yeah, guys, to me, the only way, God forbid, Marin, Edith, heck, I'm so happy for you. I'll contribute to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, wait, Starbucks. Yeah, we're going to keep positive. Damn it, Edith. I love you. I appreciate you. And you keep doing your thing. If you like Dunkin' Donuts, you do that. You know what I do. I do Starbucks. I was talking to a good friend today, Edith. He doesn't like Starbucks either. He goes to this Korean spot and he gets like, I don't know what it is, green tea. And he likes green tea. And so I told him, all right, well, what about it gets you inspired? Do you make your green tea at home? So we were talking about that. So to me, I get inspired. I go into Starbucks. I like the atmosphere. I get my drink. I go in the parking lot in my car and I usually drink it. But bottom line is, Edith, I'm going in a circle. I want to tell you this. Thank you again. Love, respect to you. Appreciation. Keep pushing forward. You, your son, you will go forward. You will. You've already proven it. Thank you for everything. Daddy Geek, never forget you. Hal, never forget you. Matthew, never forget you. Everyone, thank you. Let's go forward. Some guy. Hello from South Carolina. Shout out to you. Sophie's from South Carolina. Shout out to you. Daddy Geek housewarming gift. Thank you, Daddy Geek. Because I'll tell you, this is the second time buying a home. And the first couple of weeks, money cometh out of your pocket. So you better not buy a home without having some extra money. Because from the closing fees to the administrative fees, you got to change, all your the DMV stuff. You got to buy some things, even a move-in ready house. You got to buy some things. This is home ownership. And I knew it. And that's why I waited so long. So Daddy Geek, thank you. Everyone was very gracious to me last night, tonight, and throughout my YouTube career. So I'm very grateful. Thank you. Keep living your dream. Showgirls, you can't afford to fuel a school bus any more than an RV. Well, they're going to be at Planet Fitness for a while. Gas is going back up now. It's high at $4.20 here in a week. To me, like when you buy a school bus, you're not thinking logically. So it's like some people ask me again, there's certain times in my life where I look back, I wasn't thinking logically. So, but all I can tell you is this, guys, everyone has a right to do whatever they want. But obviously, I'm showing up on my channel and and there's a lot of channels that tell you, school buses are great, ambulances are great, blah, 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 blah. And they're right. They show up, they say what they want. I show up, I tell you, look, if you're getting a school bus or ambulance, to me, you're like someone who refused to go to social service office. I mean, it's crazy. That's how I feel. Now, could I be wrong? Yeah. So, because again, guys, I've lived in a car. I tell nomads, number one thing you need to do is don't buy a vehicle, live in a current vehicle you have, pick up another hustle, get ahead, then do whatever you want. But to me, once you buy a school bus, you're pretty much saying, I want to be poor my entire life. That's what you're saying. You're going to tell me, if you buy a school bus or an ambulance, you're pretty much telling me you want to do a video of Bob Wells from the tow truck. You're telling me that, Sam, it ain't enough for me to be broke. I want to be poor. So what should I do? I tell you, build out a van, get a school bus, or get an ambulance. You're going to be poor as fuck, okay? That's what I tell you, just like that. Now, am I wrong? Well, guys, I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm saying you really need to look into that school bus statistic. You need to look at all, like Jesus said, I got to quote Jesus on this one. You better count the cost before you build that school bus. You better count that cost, because that's a lot of motherfucking money, okay? And it's a waste, okay? Because I don't know anyone other than a few psychopaths that like tinted windows that's looking for a school bus or an ambulance. I don't know anyone. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple, but I want to tell you this. I can't remember the last time someone said, Sam, you know where I can find a good school bus, a good ambulance? I never heard anyone ask me in my life. So just remember, guys, I mean, you're going to have to find another psychopath to buy that off you. 504, what's up, man? Hello, say hello to you. Thank you. Showgirls. It's bad enough an RV gets like 4 miles a gallon. And at least an RV to me is like, that makes sense. A school bus, it's crazy. That's how I feel, in my opinion. Might as well skateboard. They skateboard too. Yeah, they come out of the school bus to skateboard, they go back in. That's crazy. I pray. I don't have no problems. Showgirls. Sam. Get the Verizon or T-Mobile home internet deal, hook up to Roku. Nah, to me, I don't want to say, I got to say, no disrespect to anyone out there. But if you got Roku, you think a school bus, ambulance, or tinted windows may be a good deal. Guys, I may get internet at some point at the home base just to have extra super stable internet for live feeds. But right now I'm going to continue to do no internet at home, just my mobile hotspot off my phone. Roku TV to me is like another red flag. It's like, it's this whole, I don't know too much about Roku, no disrespect, because I know some great people that got Roku. Don't be mad at me. I love you. But I have to say this. Roku, tinted windows, school bus, ambulance, they're all in this metaverse, okay, of poverty, of delusion. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm not saying I'm right all the time. And I'm not saying I don't want to be hurtful. But this is something, like, if I'm sharing honestly, I think, oh, shit. So you just got to be careful with that. Edith, thank you again. Double thank you. You're very gracious. Natalia, hello from Kansas. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you, Natalia. Movano, 200 channels on cable. Yeah. And Sam is the best content available nightly. Thank you. We got support right on the big screen. I want to tell you, if I'm on your Roku right now, go to your smartphone, click that thumbs up. If I'm on your laptop, click that thumbs up. I don't know if you're watching me from a school bus, from a $400,000 house, from a subsidized apartment, or from a shack in Kansas. But wherever you're watching me from, click that thumbs up, click that blue join button, share the video. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to all the gracious super chats. Show up. I want to thank you. Showgirls. Tinted out black caddy with a gold kit. Doesn't know we can see him tooting and smelling weed. I want to tell you guys, now that league is... I smoked weed when I was younger, when it was illegal. And all it really did is give you the munchies, make you laugh, and then make you paranoid. But now that it's legal, and I'm not mad it's legal, to me, again, what does weed smell like? Underachievement. So when I smell weed, I see tinted windows, and I said, let me get away from this car. Now, again, I smoked weed when I was young, so I don't judge. And I'm glad that weed is out there for some people, because I know mentally they need it. I'm for it being legal. But I want to tell you this. It just there's an energy. I know the energy because I was part of the energy. It's like, nah, I got to move around this energy. You know what I mean? Sophie, I hear Nomad saying, build and improve your life. Yes, you're right. Not so much the house or the RV. A house is just an asset allocation. Above all, your best life, no matter what one you is. Sophie, you listen. You're great. Showgirls. Those two boys that got that bus, they couldn't even afford to eat. Huh, it was pitiful. I'll tell you, it's crazy. Matthew, the school bus subject is classic. Well, I hope it was entertaining. Thank you. I meant it, in a loving way. Showgirls. The only mental problems I ever had. No, well, don't say that about yourself. I don't care if you have mental problems. No one's stupid. I'm not saying that. And look, guys, I know people that have mental problems. They play stupid, but they're very smart. They're Rain Men. But look, I've listened to your videos and I've had our conversations. I think that by you spending $1,000 for shared office, trying to make money on Etsy, scared to work at Planet Fitness because you're going to get sick, you're breathing in bleach in a shared apartment, you got some type of mental calculation that's not accurate. To me, you're working harder not to work a regular job. You're suffering more not going into social services. So that in itself shows that there's a mental miscalculation. You're misfiring. You're like a bus that pulls into a Planet Fitness parking lot that's misfiring. You need some work, and you got to go where you can get the work done. There's not too many places. You got to find the right social service office, because it's like trying to find someone to work on a school bus. But you're not dumb. I don't talk to people like they're dumb. You're very smart. I know you're not dumb, but I don't want to talk to you like you're dumb. You want me to give you a Dollar Tree gift? Act like you're dumb? You're smart. Okay? But you need some help, and you got to be willing to get the help, because it's right now, it's not looking good. But I love you. I'm not going to talk to you like you're dumb. You're smart. I know you're smart. But showgirls, you're above 40, above 50. You can't be making stripper outfits. Stripping is dead. All that's dead. Etsy is dead. People have no more stimulus, guys. Selling jewelry, dead. You got to do that as a side hustle and have a main job. Work at Planet Fitness at night, clean, or check people in. Or go to Walmart, check people. Do something. Be a security officer. Do something. Instead of parking in a Planet Fitness parking lot, stealth camping, sit in a security office. You'd be a great security officer. I could tell, because you're very aware. You're very acute. I could see you in a little Securitas Jeep driving around a mall saying, what you motherfuckers doing in a school bus? I'm going to call the cops on, because I know you don't play that shit. I'm going to call cops, and they're going to act up, but you're going to look tough, and they're going to keep going. Because they ain't hiding nowhere in no damn school bus. Ain't like they got like a, little Civic they can get. They ain't going nowhere. They got air brakes. That's what you should be on that shit. See, if I was your social service officer, I'll figure that shit out quick. But you're either going to accept what I got to say, or you're going to go back to renting a shared office that smells like bleach. You got a pit bull, and you're losing money selling on Etsy. I got to tell you, this is what it is. I love you. Michael from Projector. From the yeah. Showgirls, $40 a night to camp around here. Yeah, I want to tell you guys, $300 a month for a subsidized apartment. Get a voucher. Stealth camping's free, but get a job. That way you can save up. Miss B, how long gave you lived in F? I don't understand that question. Devin, I know a guy who built a school bus just to sell it for a huge profit. I know a guy that talks about selling a school bus for a huge profit, and his net worth is very low, okay? It's fucking like nothing, okay? So I don't know any people, okay, that are making good money renovating school buses. None. None. Not even online. Okay. So if you know one, that's great. I know Michael Jordan got cut from the high school basketball team too. So there's always an exception, okay? But the truth is, you'll make more money working at Walmart than you will renovating school buses. That's truth. Most people want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you they won on Bitcoin, they won on gambling, they won on Lunar, they won on crypto, they won on school buses, they got a Punisher emblem on the school bus. Psychopath talk. Fabio, how's the new home base? Thumbs up. Thank you. Milano, Semi, how far down Miami are you? I'm at the gateway to the Caribbean, brother. I love you, man. I can see Cuba from my backyard, brother. Yeah. I want to thank you, Lord. Showgirls, there's nothing to rent here. Well, when you got a social worker, they got some subsidized apartments everywhere. That's why I'm be leaving. Well, don't go to Alabama. Why? There's more poverty there than where you're at now. You can't keep going to find poorer places. Everything here is under 200K. You need some direction. Now, if you can even find a vacancy, look, it's true, but that's why you need help. You can't find it on your own. You need to go get resources. First talk. Sometimes circumstances have changed and you just have to rewind. You just make sure you ain't rewinding and playing the same song. Because if you do the same thing, you're going to get the same thing. That's insanity. The only way to get something new is to do something different. Never forget it. Showgirls, congrats on 35 subs. Thank you, Showgirls. I appreciate you and I love you. Still pray for you. Miss B, how long have you lived in Florida? I've been in Florida on and off. Well, I've been living in my car for 5 years. The first 2 years I lived in New Jersey and I only came down to Florida for vacations because I wanted to maintain a job. 3 years ago, I got a remote position and then pretty much I've been down in Florida since then. I've been visiting for 5 or 7 years. I came down to Florida full time for 3 years and then I went back up north 6 months during the height of the pandemic to be with my elderly mom. Then I came back down. So that kind of breaks it down. Andy, hello, Sam. Got to get back to work. Make that money. Just checking in. Love and respect. Edith, I thought I wanted an ambulance for the built-in storage until I realized the engine hours and miles per gallon issues. I'm currently in a Chevy Sonic. I want to tell you, I love that. Why? Efficiency, low overhead, maximum flexibility, DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, and main job. Good job. I am researching and looking for a Nomad vehicle. You got the perfect one? Now, but you should do what you want, Edith. I love you. I respect you. You do what you want. In my opinion, the best car for a Nomad is the car you already have. Why? It's a vehicle to get you from point A to point B, to make side money, to get to your office, or to get to your adventure. It's not your cell. If a house isn't your prison, then your car shouldn't be. And just let it be what it is, an efficient motorhome. You got the best one, the Sonic. Don't tint your windows. Good job. Miss B, I have considered moving to Alabama years from now. Well, welcome to the land of poverty. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever been to Alabama. I would definitely do some research. I'm not saying no disrespect to anyone in Alabama, but I would definitely research that. And I would definitely visit first like I visited Florida first, because there's some destitute parts in Florida. Space Daddy, what's up, brother? We'll catch the replay. I appreciate that. Just leaving a thumbs up. Thank you, Space Daddy, for your love, support, for being a member. I want to thank you. D. Forrest, one of my newest members. I'm stunned to see only 13 likes. I'm not. Not even 25% tonight. That's okay. We show up. We don't complain. Why? We overcome. The grace of God and through hard work will overcome. And I thank you, D. Forrest, for being a member. I thank you, everyone. Good input. Marin. Matt, I don't know why I keep saying Marin. Forgive me. Edith. Wiggy. I keep calling you Marin because Wiggy is a common name. I've seen other people named Marin. So, Edith, you're doing everything right. You maintain a job. You got an efficient vehicle. Now, go on your adventure. Go on your side hustle. Live your life. Guys and girls, I've been on here for an hour. I'm sweating out the wazoo. I hope my videos help you, encourage you, entertain you, inform you, motivate you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to disrespect you. I know I'm a little rough. You have to understand what I'm saying. Thank you for everyone tonight. Edith, amazingly gracious. Data Geek, long time gracious to me. Thank you. Hal, thank you. Matthew, thank you. All my members, thank you. Hopefully I got to everyone. I tried to do the best I can. I believe I did. And love, respect, and appreciation. Thank you.